What if I told you there was something that you can do right now that would have an immediate positive benefit for your brain, including your moods and your focus? What if I told you that the same thing could actually last for a long time and protect your brain from different conditions like depressions, Alzheimer's disease, or dementia? Would you do it? Yes, I'm talking about the powerful effects of physical activities that simply moving your body had immediately long lasting and protective benefits for your brain that will last for the rest of your life. And what I would do today is tell you a story of how I use my deep understanding of neuroscience as a professor of neuroscience to essentially do experiment on myself in which I discovered the science, the lying, and why exercise is the most transformative things that you can do for your brain today. Now, as a neuroscientist, I know that our brain, that is the thing in our head right now, that is the most complex structure known to the humankind. But it's one thing to talk about the brain, and it's another to see it. So here is the real preserved human brain. And it's going to illustrate two key areas that we are going to talk about today. The first is the prefrontal cortex right behind your forehead, critical for things like decisions making, focus, attention, and your personality. The second key area located in the temporal lobe. You have two temporal lobes in your brain, the right and the left, and the deep of the temporal lobe is the key structure critical for your ability to form and retain new long-term memory for fact and event. And that structure is called the hippocampus. So I have always been fascinated with the hippocampus. How could it be that an event that lasts a moment, say your first kiss, for the moment your first child was born, can form a memory that changes your brain that lasts an entire lifetime. That's what I want to understand. I wanted to start and record the activities of the individual brain self in the hippocampus. As subjects were forming a new memory and essential try to recall the bursts of electric with how neurons communicate with each other, how the brief bursts allow us to form a memory or did not. But a few years ago, I did some things very unusual science. As a full professor of neuroscience, I decided to completely switch my research program because I encountered some things that was so amazing with the potential to change so many lives that I had to study it. I discovered it and I experienced the brain changing effect of exercise. And I did it in a completely inadvertent way. It was actually on the height of all memory work that I was doing. Data were pouring in. I was becoming known in my field for all of this memory work, and it should have been going great. It was scientifically. But when I stuck my head out of my lab door, I noticed some things. I had no social life. I spent too much time to listening to the brain self in the dark room by myself. I didn't move my body at all. I gained 25 pounds, and actually, it took me many years to realize this. I was actually miserable, and I shouldn't be miserable. And I went on a river rafting trip by myself, and I came back thinking, oh my gosh, I was the wicked person on that trip, and I came back with a mission. I said I never feel to be the wicked person on the river trip again, and that's when we go to the gym. And I focus my type A personality on going to all the exercises classes at the gym. I try everything. I went to kickbox, dance, yoga, step class. And at first it was really hard. But what I noticed that after every sweat and inducing workout that I tried, I had this great mood boost and this great energy boost, and that what kept me going back to the gym, where I started feeling stronger